We just got some sneak peeks for the second part of the 75th anniversary promo coming tomorrow in NBA Live Mobile. We're going to take a look at all of them, so let's get started. Okay, so as you can see, the screenshots are from Rising Phoenix 1. The link to his channel will be in the description down below. You can go check him out. But we have got the second part of the 75th anniversary promo over here. Now, it is the second part. We don't have a huge amount of screenshots. We just have some screenshots of the sets, including some of the masters and that final Grandmaster right at the very end. But as you can see, this is what you're going to get starting off, and it is similar to the other one in that the format is the same with the different decades. So obviously we're looking back at the 75 years that have been a part of the NBA so far. I have no idea what the promo map is going to be looking like. You can speculate that stuff and let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below as to what you think it will be. Hopefully it will be a free to play promo, but we'll have to wait and see. As you can see, this is your first set over here. Now it's very similar for each of the different decades, which I'll show you later. But as you can see, in the 2000s Masters, you're going to have to go up and just simply go up and up and up in overall. So you're starting off with an 84 overall strategic small forward over here. You're going to require 25 of the 2000s tokens to be able to get him. Then going on to the next one, as you can see, going up in overall, Amari Stoudemire, you're going to need 35 of the 2000s tokens to be able to get him. Going up to the next one over here, you're going to need 50 tokens to get the Vince Carter, who is a power shooting guard over there. He is 86 overall. Chris Paul over here, 70 tokens required to get him. And then 88 Dwight Howard, you're going to need 100 of the 2000s tokens. Now, with all of those previous masters that I've just discussed, you're going to need to stick them in this set and you will get a 91 Kevin Garnett. Now, he's your 2000s master, and judging by this time over here, I'm guessing the promo is going to be 1 week and 4 days, so another long promo. I have no idea how to feel about that. I kind of like it if it is a good promo, but like we had with Zero Chill, I just felt like that dragged on way too much. So if this promo is a good one, then I'm alright with it being for 1 week and 4 days. But if it isn't good, that's just going to be a lot of wasted time where nothing is really happening in the game like we had with Zero Chill, which I really don't want to happen because it wasn't that fun. Like, you just go into the game and nothing's really happening. Yes, you could play the Zero Chill promo, not much point really. So hopefully this promo is a good one, because if it is 1 week and 4 days, that is going to last a very long time, and you have to think about it as to maybe they drop extra stuff with the promo, who knows. But that is going to be your 2000s master. Now, it's a very similar format to the other decades. So if we take a look at the other one we've got over here, 2010s, at first you're going to get a Victor Oladipo at 84 overall for 25 tokens. Then you keep going up, 35 of the 2000s tokens get you a LaMarcus Aldridge, and then you're going to get a Kawhi Leonard, who's 86 overall for 50 tokens, 87 Tim Duncan for 70 tokens, and then finally an 88 Derrick Rose. It's good to see Derrick Rose in the game with a really good card. Hopefully you might get a master card later on in the season. We'll have to wait and see. I think he deserves one. But 88 overall, Derrick Rose from 2011, and he is going to require 100 of the 2010 tokens over there. And then finally, you got your Grandmaster, another Ray Allen card. This is our third Ray Allen card. Yes, he's a finesse one, which we didn't get last time. We've got 2 strategic ones. But I mean, come on, another Ray Allen card. We just keep getting the same players again and again. I have no idea why this is. I don't know whether because of his date we might be able to stick him into a team again and have all 3. But obviously you can't have 3 players at shooting guard because there's only 2 positions. But maybe we could have one starting and one on the bench like we have at the moment. But he's 91 overall, like with the other Grandmaster, and he's a 2010 master. You're going to need each of the other ones. As you can see, it escalates from 84 all the way up to 88 overall, and you stick them in to get this 91 Ray Allen over there. Now, if you have decades tokens that you're not going to use, I like the exchange set. You've got 10 of them, and you can pick any 5 that you want. So that is going to come in very useful when you actually want to exchange. Say you got a 2010 token and you just want a bunch of 2000s tokens. You can just simply exchange them in this set, which is very good. When this promo does drop tomorrow, I will have a massive promo breakdown telling you how you can get the masters for free. So make sure you go subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications because you don't want to miss that one. So that is your set over there to exchange some of the decade tokens, which is going to be pretty useful. You've got a small one over here. So any 2 tokens gets you another 1 you can exchange back. It's exactly the same exchange rate, so 10 to 5, whereas this one's 2 to 1. Exactly the same sort of ratio over there. So you're not losing out on any tokens no matter which one you do. This one's obviously going to be a bit quicker if you want to try and get specific ones, and this one's going to be a bit slower if you want to just exchange 2 for 1 instead of 10 for 5 over there. And then going on to all of the masters. Now, as you can see, these are all of your masters you're going to get from each of the different decades. So you're going to get McAdoo over there. He's your 91. I think that's a finesse center, which is pretty good. And then you've also got Tiny Archibald, 91 power point guard, and then you've got 91 power small forward Dominique Wilkins. You've got 91 Kevin Garnett, like we discussed, who's a strategic power forward, and then finally, of course, Ray Allen, finesse shooting guard over there. So in total, you got a point guard, you got a shooting guard, you got a small forward, you got a power forward, and you got a center. That's enough for a full team of these players over here. But it's all 5 of them, and you're going to be able to get a Grandmaster, which we'll go on to in a second. But each one's from a different decade. So obviously you got your 1970s, 1980s, 1990s, 2000s, and 2010s. Obviously very similar format to what we had at the very beginning of the season. If you guys remember that with the LeBron James card, where we went up, we had a Larry Bird, I think it was. We had some other guys in that promo, and you had to exchange, I think, 3 of them to be able to get the LeBron James. There's this one, all 5 of them, gets you a 93 overall Oscar Robertson, who is a playstyle select. I have no idea what any of his stats are looking like. I have no idea whether he's got any boosts. But yeah, he's going to be your Grandmaster. He is a playstyle select, which is pretty good. I'm guessing he'll probably be a point guard because that's normally the position he plays. So that means you've got a full lineup of players you can play through with this promo. But again, I have no idea what the map is looking like, what the store's looking like, whether there are any extra achievements. I have no clue about any of the stuff. Obviously, we can speculate with all of the stuff that we got given with the sets and the structure. It isn't going to be exactly like what we had last time, where it had sort of a TOTI format, because that was very different in the way that it works compared to this one over here. It's going to be slightly different, but again, I have no idea what the map's going to look like. I'm guessing it's a format we've had before, and there's very few different formats that we've had. It's definitely not going to be like Zero Chill, and I hope we don't get another promo like that unless they change that completely. But I did a whole promo review on that one and what they can do to change that, because that really needs to change, because I haven't really touched the game at all. Instead of probably starting league tournaments, going on there just to do that, that is about it that I've done on the game. I haven't really been playing it a huge amount at all. And I know a lot of people are in the same situation as me. They played through the Look Back promo, they enjoyed it so much, and then we went back to square one with the Zero Chill promo where no one's actually playing through it. Your specialist promo, I got a jersey out that one. That's about it really. I don't see much point in playing anything else other than that. And of course that was a very short promo because we had login issues, all of this stuff. We got no compensation. And the reason with compensation, we were logged out of the game for a couple of hours. Yes, it's not a huge big deal, but at least give some people some compensation for those who are actually trying to grind through a promo. I went on FIFA Mobile and they had like some issues with some of the events that were stopping you from getting some target tokens here and there. And it wasn't like a major issue. You can still log into the game, play other stuff, but they gave out some really good compensation rewards that could probably help you get a master, no money spent, that you wouldn't have been able to get otherwise, which is just so much fun to do. Like, why don't they have this in NBA Live Mobile? It doesn't make sense. But again, we're just gonna have to wait and see what this promo is looking like with the whole map and how it all works, whether you're gonna get these masters no money spent, because I have no idea what you're gonna get no money spent. You probably could be able to get a master, that's just going by my own judgment. But again, I have no idea whether you'll be able to go all the way and get this Oscar Robinson. We're going to have to wait and see what all the events give out, what all the packs are looking like, what you can get no money spent. We're going to have to wait and see what happens with that. But before this promo, obviously, you only have a couple of hours left pretty much before this promo does drop, because it drops at reset tomorrow. So you can pretty much just stack up on coins. Maybe that's going to help you out, and some packs over there. Save up on your stamina. That's going to help a lot. Maybe do some live today sets where you can get the stamina bottles and just save them to your bench instead of opening them right now. That'll get you an extra bit of stamina to help you go through this promo. But it is a promo that we have seen before. If you guys have been playing through the season, you might be able to pick it up and recognize what promo it is. My mind has gone completely blank, so I can't particularly remember what this promo format is like. Hopefully one of you can let me know in the comment section down below, because it does look really familiar. I'm trying to put my finger on what one it is, but I can't quite remember which one it is. But yeah, we've probably had this format before, and the Masters, they're okay. Again, we haven't seen any of their stats so far, but I don't get why we're getting another Ray Allen. Kevin Garnett's always nice. Derrick Rose is so great when we have him back in the game. We don't get him very often, and I do think he deserves at least one Master card this season, if not maybe two as well, because if we keep getting Ray Allen, we've got him 3 times in like the last, what, 4 promos, maybe 5 promos. If we can get him that many times, surely we can have a Derrick Rose card. I mean, a lot of people would agree Derrick Rose deserves to be in the game, but I'm glad he's at least in the game with this promo over here. Looking back at all the 75th anniversary players, obviously we've got that still going on in the NBA. Obviously the celebrations are going to continue until the season ends. But let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. What do you think of this promo? Obviously we do have limited screenshots like I've just been going over, so I guess most of it remains a mystery when it comes to the promo, which does drop tomorrow. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. Leave a like on the video, subscribe to the channel if you are new, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.